LoveFrame Tutorial Part 3. In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to make a better cut file. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to now separate our design file, our detail file, from our matte file. Now we want to take a look at it as an outline. So let's go up to View, Display, Outline. And let's zoom in a little bit by clicking on the plus sign on your keyboard, and it will bring in your design. And what you want to do with your design like this is start to take a look at things that might cause a problem for cutting. So you want to make sure that there are no tight areas. This is sort of tight, but it looks like it's pretty good. Where it might have a problem cutting it. One little situation here is this might be a little tight in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the nodes tool. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to click on the item, and it puts the nodes around everything. And as you can see, we've got quite a few nodes that we need to take care of. So we want to do that as well. But right now, I want to take care of this problem here. It seems to be too close to the edge. So I'm going to click on the node, and you can see that the handles show up. Now, if you do this and the handles don't show up, you can turn them on by clicking on the Show Bezier Handles of Selected Nodes. So if I click this, you notice that the handles turn off. If I click it again, they turn on. It's very important to have these handles sometimes, and then sometimes you don't want them. So depending upon what you're doing, you can turn the handles on and off. Now take this icon here. I just want to move it over slightly. In fact, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this little node, and I'm going over here and I'm going to delete it by clicking on the Delete Nodes button. Alright, now I'm going to come over here and click on this node and use this handle and pull it out ever so slightly. Now, you don't think that we changed it that much, but it's enough to make the cut better. The same thing over here, we're going to come over here and click this node, and now I can move this handle down ever so lightly, and there we have now fixed the issue with the possible problem with cutting. Now, if you see that you've got these double nodes on top of one another, you want to get rid of those too. A lot of times it happens because you're not zoomed in enough. So what I want to do is I want to click the plus sign on the keyboard again and zoom in more. Okay, so that is stacked on top of each other, so let's get rid of that. So we're going to click on one of the nodes, and we're going to go up and click on the Delete Selected Nodes, and it's deleted. Okay. And you can do that for all of the nodes that you see that might be double. Like here's one here, you can click on that. And just, eyeball it and start looking at it. Okay. Now that we have corrected some of our issues, one of the other things that we would like to do is we need to simplify our design. Right now there's a lot of nodes on this design, and we want to simplify it. So right now with your design highlighted, you can go out to Path, Simplify, and now you can see that it's reduced the nodes quite a bit. Okay, now that you have simplified it, you can see that the outline is not as clear as it used to be. So I want to go up to my View, Display, Normal mode and look at it again. And it looks pretty good. It's not as good as I would like it to be, but as a first-time Inkscape user, this is probably the best method of getting rid of the nodes. Once you get more advanced, there's a lot better way to simplify your file. It's a lot harder but it makes for a much better, crisper detail. All right, so now because we have changed this detail, you can see that our V, we made the changes and we've simplified it. Our mat really is no longer matches. So what we need to do is we need to create another mat and get rid of this one. So let's just select this mat. So you click on the select tool, selected the mat, and let's just do a right click cut to get rid of it. All right, now we want to make our mat again, so we're going to right click, copy, right click, paste, and now we're going to increase this by going up to path, outset, path, outset, and I think we'll leave it like that because I like these little white things showing through. It'll give us like 3 different colors. But again, we need to go in here, zoom in, and fix this. So we're going to view, zoom in, or again, just use your plus key to zoom in. And you're going to get rid of some of the smaller areas like we did before. You're going to highlight the nodes, click on the delete nodes, and get rid of areas where it doesn't make sense to cut because they're so small. This is an area that we might want to fix. And again, this is the area that we want to fix. And let's see, is there anything else? All right, so that looks pretty good. We're going to now zoom out by clicking the minus key on the keyboard. And now we're going to select and take a look. Right click this, fill stroke, set the color, click on your detail design, raise it to the highest level, bring it on top, and take a look. Oh, okay. We do have an issue here that we have to fix. I didn't see that, so I need to take. This issue will be explained in the second half of this tutorial, part 3.